My name is Debbie and
Ellie.
so for today's video, we're gonna make a mask for kids. This time, it's gonna be a stretchy fabric instead of garter so that it would not hurt around the ears. So let's get on with the video tutorial. So what we'll need is the outer fabric and the lining fabric and then the stretchy fabric or the knitted fabric. If you don't have knitted fabric, again, you can use an old t-shirt. It's the same material, so it's also stretchy. We're gonna use that as a replacement for garter. The first thing that we're gonna do is get the stretchy fabric or the knitted fabric. Old t-shirts lying around, you can use that also. We're gonna cut a 1-inch strip long enough for the ties that we're gonna use. We're gonna cut up 4 pieces of those, about 10 inches each. 4 pieces for the 4 corners of the mask. After cutting it into 1-inch strip, we're just gonna pull it out so that it will curl up on its own, just like this. I didn't need to do anything special. I just pulled out the strip of the fabric so it curled out on its own. And then, we're gonna cut up the squares for the mask itself. The outer fabric and the inner fabric will be the same size. It's for kids. I'm using 7 inches by 7 inches. For other measurements, check out the description box below. I will put everything there. Just cut it out into 7 by 7 inches for kids. And then use the first fabric that you have cut. Use it as a pattern to cut the lining fabric so it's gonna be exactly the same size. And after that, you already have your outer and lining fabric. So you already have your lining pieces. So you put it right side up and then you put the 4 strips of fabric already stretched out on the corners of the lining fabric. It's important that you place it approximately 45 degrees on the corner and then line the excess of the strings in the middle so you won't sew it when it's time for you to sew. For the outer fabric, you put it right side with the right side of the lining fabric, so it's gonna be right sides together. The outer ones are gonna be wrong sides. So you line it up neatly and you're gonna put wonder clips on the corners so that you will not lose the strings that are in the corners. You can also opt to use pins if you don't have wonder clips, but wonder clips works wonders for it holds everything together perfectly. So after you've done that for all the sides, it's time for you to sew all the sides, leaving one side with a 2-inch space for us to turn the project right side out. Forward and back stitch at the beginning, and then when you reach every corner, remove the wonder clips and sew the corners with forward and back stitch so that you're gonna have an extra reinforcement for the strings that's already sandwiched between the 2 fabrics. So after that, we're gonna turn the project right side out through the 2 inches space that we left. Make sure to pull out the strings so that you have nice corners. Look at how it turned out. The strings were very nicely attached to the 2 fabrics because of the 45-degree angle that we have placed earlier. And then after that, hold 3 pleats on the sides, preferably equal in distance. There's no exact measurement for this, but your project should have at least 3-inch height after you have folded the pleats. Put wonder clips on. Again, you can use pin if you want to sew it with a sewing machine. I just have to warn you, the pleats tend to loosen up when it's under the sewing machine. So if you would like, you can base stitch it first before sewing it under the sewing machine. So you have extra reinforcement of the pleats before sewing it permanently. And then after sewing both sides, I sew all sides of the mask so that we sew close the gap that we left earlier for us to turn our project. And you're done. That is it for this mask tutorial. So I've been reading a lot of posts from my frontliner friends. Masks with ear garters are very painful in the ear. And since I also go out for the supermarket run, I put on mask for at least 5 hours when I go out, so I can feel it myself na it's very painful. So I decided to make a mask that will not touch the ears and you can wear it for longer periods of time without her ears hurting. Well, see, it's not even touching her ears. I decided to make a kid's version because she lost her mask. The one like this. This one has a garter. For longer wearing, it's very painful. One is, it's nice. I think it's helpful for our frontliners to put on top of the surgical mask or put a filter in between the face and the mask itself, so that when they're wearing it, it doesn't hurt their ears here or here. Because I noticed when I go out for grocery runs, when I wear the mask like this, the ones I made from previous tutorials, it tends to hurt my ear on the first 2 hours of wearing it. So I decided to make something like this so it helps on easing the pain of the ears, because it doesn't hold on to the ear, it holds on to the head. So it doesn't really hurt our ears kasi it's not even touching the ear. So that's why I made this kind of mask. So I hope you like this video. So if you decide to make your own mask like this, please take a picture, upload it on Instagram, and tag me at DB Villanueva. So that is it for today's tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Also hit the bell button beside it to be notified for new uploads. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the next video.
Bye!
What's that? It's gonna be a stretchy. Put the lining. Mama's doing something, diba?